This is a dangerous weapon coming out of New York City. Now, guys, New York City, the MTA, the mass transit system here, the train system in New York City. MTA stands for Mass Transit Authority, by the way. They are looking to start a Minority Report style crime prevention AI system. So this system is supposed to be able, via camera, watch certain people and detect their behavior and predict what they're going to do next just by watching them. This is the beginning of the end when it comes to shit like this, because AI, guys, undoubtedly an AI system that's predicting your behavior to see whether or not you're going to commit a crime is going to get it wrong almost all the time. Crazy people do not display anything when they are doing crazy people shit, right? So they're walking by, they're minding their business, they're like, oh man, there's a penny on the ground, and then they shove you in the train tracks. Like, they're really good at disguising their motives when they are about to do something. They're really good at it. Now, some videos, you see guys acting all crazy and shit and be like, yeah, I'm going to do this shimmy for no fucking reason. And then first of all, someone's doing this shimmy behind you, you need to step away from that, because who the fuck does that anymore? Secondly, they start doing it for no reason and they're not listening to anything. You move away. You're like, this guy's crazy. I'm going to get away from him. So that kind of shit is obvious. But the fact, guys, that they're doing this, as they're calling it, a predictive crime prevention to guess if someone's going to act badly and then have them stop the act before it happens via an AI camera surveillance system that predicts your behavior or your next move. That doesn't even make sense. And here's the problem about it, the problem with the whole thing. Let's just say they have that working. Let's just say this thing can predict somebody's behavior and actions before it happens. Where are the cops? They do not have enough police to police every platform in a train station. And you would need a cop on every platform, just about. So, and I know how they do it. They'll look at certain platforms or certain train stations and go, there's not enough people at this time of the day, so we don't need cops there. There's enough people at this time of the day at this station, we're going to need X amount of cops there. I know how that goes, but they still don't have enough to even do that. So now, if something's about to happen and the dude's starting to wild out and the AI is like, oh, the fucking dude's wilding out, we need to send police officers on platform 1 northbound. You're gonna have to have cops on that platform, and the communication has to be fast enough before the guy commits the crime. Now, again, this is bad because this goes right into the whole thought police shit, right? You can be convicted of a crime for just thinking about it. Forgot whose book or what author wrote that, but the movie Minority Report was that. Pre-cops, right? These 3 people predicted the crime in a movie, but there was a catch. And the catch was discovered during the movie, and it's why Tom Cruise is running around doing his Tom Cruise running, and then, carrying on and fucking screaming and shit as he always does in every movie. Minority Report movie is a very good movie. It's a definite watch, especially with shit like this on horizon. So one of the dumber comments in regards to this system that they're trying to release, which they're piloting a program right now, so they're probably using it at a couple of train stations. But the MTA official, some official in the MTA, states that we're not watching people, we're watching behavior. That is the most retarded statement on the planet. You have to watch the people to watch the behavior. The AI is not going to look and go, we're not watching the person, we're watching how they're going to behave, so disregard that person you're looking at. That doesn't work that way. So when the cop walks up to the person is like, well, you're not watching me, you're watching my behavior, and right now, I'm behaving good. This is a stupidity and the splitting hairs that politicians, officials of businesses, and agencies do. They try to split the hair so that they try to make people feel comfortable. Now, there is another group of people that are arguing the fact that this is an invasion of privacy. I had to stop people right there. You have no invasion, you have no privacy when you're out in public. Period. There is no such thing as invasion of privacy. Once you walk out of this door, you walk out of the building, you walk out of your home, you step out of your car into a public domain, you are up for grabs. There is no such thing as privacy. You go into the MTA's train system, you are now on business property. It's not even government property. It's a commercial or business property, excuse me. And that's their business. You're inside there, you don't have privacy. Now, they're worried about privacy. There are surveillance cameras all over the train systems, especially at the turnstiles where they have facial recognition so that they can identify you when you jump over the turnstile. As you jump over, look at the camera, they got you. So now they know, oh shit, Juan Julio, he's just did 70 times already. They're not going to really do anything about it because you already got over the turnstile and there's no cops to stop you. So this thing is supposed to work, even if it records somebody's behavior and it goes, that dude's wilding out. First of all, crazy people, you'll identify it right out of the gates. I watched some videos where the guy looked normal, he's walking by, he's like, oh shit, there's a nickel, and then pushes a person in the track. I've seen some of those videos, and that's very few. Most crazy people, they start wilding out as soon as they get in the tunnel. They're like, I love Rosie O'Donnell's vagina. They start yelling awkward shit like that. You're like, this dude's crazy. And then you move out of his way. And as soon as someone starts yelling, your back should be against the wall. Now, I have seen one video where the lady was standing pretty far from the tracks. She was actually standing closer to the other track behind her. And she was watching this guy, and the guy walked behind her. He shoved her so hard, she went straight across the fucking platform into the tracks. That was an impressive push. That should still happen. So you put your back against a steel pylon or something, like you stand against one of the poles or beams, excuse me. You stand against one of those. Don't ever put your back out in the open, especially when you're in a train station. And if there is a wall, put your back on a wall. Stop standing by the platform edge looking for the train. Staring down the tunnel is not going to bring the train faster. I promise you this. I did it as a kid. I tried to will the shit out of a train when I was late, and it didn't come. So stop staring down there like the shit's going to fucking be faster. Keep your ass next off the platform or from the edge of the platform. Put your back against the wall or put your back against the beam. That's the best thing. But all of this other AI Minority Report shit, that is the beginning of the end, because then we're going to be seeing it used everywhere else. Casinos are using it now as far as monitoring your emotions when you win to see whether it's genuine or not. Because if it's not genuine, then they think, or they're going to assume you're cheating. This is going to be along the same lines, except for it's going to be a little more extreme, and they're probably going to get it wrong every time. And I can almost guarantee they're going to can this idea as soon as they release it. Other than that, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.